Do you have a story to tell? Do you have knowledge to share? Do you have ideas to make the world a better place? Then make a podcast with the Rodecaster Pro. Record up to 4 people, easily include phone interviews, and instant jingle playback. Make your podcast with the Rodecaster Pro. Rodecaster Pro. Professional podcasting made easy.
Hey, welcome to Tech Geeks Try Stuff. I'm Joel, and today I'm joined by James Frew, Senior Writer, Tina Sieber, Chief of Operations, and Ben Stegner, who is one of our Deputy Editors. In this episode, we're going to do a blind taste comparison of 3 different colas: Coke, Pepsi, and a wild card Sam's Cola, which is the Walmart brand. What do you guys think? Do you guys prefer Coke or Pepsi?
I really don't have a huge preference. I guess maybe Pepsi.
Never had Sam's Cola and generally prefer Pepsi.
I haven't drunk any soft drinks since about 2016, but I used to drink about 6 litres of Coke Zero or Diet Coke a day.
6 liters?
6 litres.
A day?
A day.
Alright, so we're going to break out our blindfolds and let's get this test going.
There's a problem with that. Coke has a very specific sound. They've engineered the sound, so we're going to hear that.
Really? I never heard that.
It's been triggered on. They put it on the advert so that you know that it's a Coke. So even if you're not watching, you get the association with the ad.
Yeah. Does blindfold bring out the color in my eyes?
Alright, so we have our first shot glass full of whatever this cola is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a sip and a taste. Cheers. The shot glass is tiny. What the heck?
It's very sweet. It tastes more like those cola sweets that you can get.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
And it's very flat.
I was going to say it's pretty flat.
That's usually a sign of the cheap brand. Just saying.
You guys think a cola like this is supposed to be refreshing, right?
Yeah. It has like a stale aftertaste.
Yeah, there's no refreshing aspect to this.
I did think it smelled like Pepsi though until I drank it, then I'm like not sure anymore.
I think I have
suppose
an
it could be
idea.
Pepsi.
It smells like cherry-ish.
I think it's Sam's.
I would say Sam's, it's not Coke.
It's not Coke. I can't say for certain the other 2.
It's definitely not Coke. I'm gonna go with Pepsi.
Ooh, just to be different.
Ready?
I'm ready. Ooh, man, now that is a crisp bottle of pop.
Okay, so we just got our second shot glass full of cola. You guys ready?
Ready to go.
Alright, cheers.
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 Okay.
Not as sweet. No weird aftertaste.
It's a little peppery.
I think it's Pepsi.
I think it's Pepsi too.
It's not as fizzy as I imagine Coke to be. It's slightly less cola-y than the first one.
Yeah. It has less of like it doesn't have an aftertaste.
Yeah.
And it's better. It's like more fizzy.
I would prefer to drink this even though it doesn't taste as much of Coke.
Well, I like this one better than the previous. It's
Yeah,
not as
for
sweet.
sure.
This one's definitely better.
Yeah, the first one was flat and had an aftertaste. This one is like fuller and crisper.
So you all think it's Pepsi then?
I think it's Pepsi.
I'm reasonably convinced. We'll have to wait and see for the last one.
Oh.
That's
That's...
I'm not going to place my life on it. But
They engineered the sound.
James, for your life savings, is this go?
Alright. Now we have our third and final shot glass full of cola. You guys ready?
Think so.
Alright, cheers.
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 Yeah, that's Coke. It's my least favorite.
it's Coke.
Yeah, I think this is Coke. This is like, it's a lot sweeter. And it's like Pepsi has like a bang's not the right word. Coke is a little more subtle.
It leaves like a fizz on your tongue. That's the giveaway between the other ones. Like, because I drank so much of the Diet Coke, I remember the feeling.
It's almost like
Yeah, you're
something
right.
exploding in your mouth.
It's bubbly going down. It doesn't have like that sharp fruity flavor like Pepsi does. So I'm pretty confident that we had Sam's first, Pepsi second, and Coke just now.
I agree.
Yeah, I think after tasting all 3, We had Sam's first, Pepsi second, and Coke third.
Yep.
James, you agree?
That's what I'd imagine.
Right, blindfolds off.
Blindfolds.
Is that the order?
That's the order.
Oh, which way?
Pepsi.
First.
Wow.
Are you
That was the
serious?
sweetest one.
That tasted horrible.
Pepsi was terrible.
That tasted like it had an aftertaste.
But I was we were spot on about the Coke.
Yeah.
But Coke was my least favorite, even though Pepsi is so much sweeter. But I liked Sam's.
I ranked Sam's Cola. Wow.
So Sam's is like a better Pepsi.
Yeah.
Right? But this is something different.
Yeah, that's
Coke
true.
is something different.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, so definitely what we've learned from this blind taste comparison is that Coke is definitely a unique cola, but other colas are probably pretty similar, maybe just a little different in carbonation or sweetness or... Anyway, those are our results. Thanks for watching Tech Geeks Try Stuff. We'll see you in the next video.
I was right about the Coke.
Take care.